What is up, guys? Welcome back to another day here at Whitley Auto Works. Today I've got a familiar car behind me. This is my wife's COLORSHIFT CRV, or COLORSHIFT RV as I like to call it sometimes. And today we're going to be starting this video off with a really cool upgrade from my good friends at MAXPEEDINGRODS. This is something that she can do that's both, it's helpful, but at the same time it's something really cool. So I decided to share this with you, so let's get into showing you what they sent me. Alright guys, so this right here is MAXPEEDINGRODS, all brand new driving lights. Really cool lights, multiple LEDs, even has their logo actually etched in on that. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, hang on, it's turned upside down. Yeah, MAXPEEDINGRODS, man, really nice, really good quality. It comes with a full wiring harness, as you can see, and a little remote control for daytime running lights. And I think these things even change colors and stuff too. I'm really not sure, but first step is we got to find a place to mount this. Now, I've been thinking about it a lot. I think I'm gonna mount them right in between this right here, kind of somewhere in that area. When I took one of these out the other day just to kind of look and check and see if they'll fit, I think if I remove this mounting bracket on the end right here, that I can slide these in there, but I'll probably have to pull the bumper off to do it. So that's going to be the first step, is let me get this bumper off and let's see how we can mount these things. Alright guys, so a few minutes later I got the bumper off. Let's see if we can find a good place to mount these lights. Alright guys, so I've narrowed it down to two different areas I think I can make these fit. If I take these brackets off right here, like you'll see on the sides, I could probably squeeze the light in between this little filler area and then actually just bolt it right through the plastic on the back side, because there's not anything back there. So I'm just kind of proportionally trying to figure out where I want to put these lights. The other option is right here. It will actually fit in good right here, as you can see. I'll try to get a good view, and I mean it fits almost perfectly, and I can actually mount it right through that plastic right there. And that would be easier too. I'd have to move it up a little bit, maybe even notch this out so that I could get it all the way forward, because if not, the light's going to get kind of cut off by that side. So let me figure it out real quick, and then I'll catch up with you and show you what I decided to do. Alright guys, I finally decided on a mounting spot. I made my own brackets and just kind of maneuvered it and kind of MacGyvered it until I could get it the exact spot I wanted, and that's where I decided to put it. So now it's pretty cool, pretty straight. I'm happy with it. I can tilt it if I want to, do anything with it. I was going to put it right there in the middle, but I don't know. I just kind of like them spaced out a little more. So I'm going to mount the other one, and then we'll try and test fit this bumper. Alright guys, I think that's going to work right there. I like that. It looks pretty clean. Now it's time to do some wiring. Let's pull this bumper back off. Alright, so MAXPEEDINGRODS has done their homework on this kit, guys. You got the actual little switch here. You run this inside the car. This will go through the firewall over in that area, and then it runs all the way to the battery. It's got a relay right here for everything. All you got to do is tie into a positive, negative, and there you got a fuse. And then here's the loom all the way to the two connectors that we saw hanging down from the bumper right there. So plenty of wiring to get you everything you need to do, just a positive and negative connection, and then you can put the switch anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck this away real quick, wire it up, and I'll catch back up with you when we're ready to test them out. Alright guys, I just finished up the wiring on these fog lights. It was super simple. I kind of just tucked the wires to the side for the time being, attached it to the ground right there on the body. There's the positive right there. The relay is tucked down right there, and then it runs into the firewall. And let me show you the remote. I haven't mounted it yet, but this is the remote right here. And when you click it, that's fog lights on. And look at the fog lights, guys. They are super bright. I mean, blindingly bright, which is really cool. And then you can shut them off by pushing the button again. And then the DRLs, daytime running lights, you got it where it has different modes, guys. The first mode is just a bright white, just white around. And then you go back and you click it again, and you'll see that actually turns yellow to let you know it's on yellow mode. So it's got a really cool amber lighting. Man, that is awesome. And then if you want to run them all together, you just hit that button right there. And look at that. You are running everything. Let's see if I can catch it at an angle so you can see the ambers in it. It's kind of hard, but man, these things are super bright, guys. And then you just come back over here. I know this is a lot of running around, but to turn everything off, you hit that button, you hold this down for a second, and it turns everything off. And I'll probably mount this remote right here so she'll have easy access to it. But let me turn the lights off real quick and show you what this looks like. All right, so I know it's not super dark in here, guys, but this is the actual fog lights or the running lights. Look how bright that is. That's almost like the headlights. So you can turn that on and off, and then you got your running lights. That's your yellow right there, which is kind of hard to see because they're just running lights. And then that's the white right there. And then you click it again, it's back to yellow, hold it down for 2 seconds, it cuts off. And then let's cut everything on. But look at that. No headlights, guys. These are just the fog lights. So let me take you to the front, and you can see everything as it's coming on and off. All right, so fog lights. That's how bright they are. Very bright. All right, fog lights off. Daytime running lights. That's amber. And then we switch to white. There's white. And then fog lights with the white daytime running lights. Fog lights with the amber daytime running lights. And then fog lights off, daytime running lights off. Man, just a simple, really cool fog light setup. Cleaned up, mounted up, ready to go. Shout out to MAXPEEDINGRODS for making this possible. Guys, if you're in the market for fog lights or off-road lights or whatever, they got these in all different sizes. This is the absolute smallest size they got. And it even has MAXPEEDINGRODS' little stamp right there. So very, very cool. Nicely made. Definitely worth the pickup. Shout out to MAXPEEDINGRODS for sending these out. I really, really like them. I think my wife's going to enjoy them. Any more light at night to be able to see is going to make her feel so much more comfortable. And you guys can use my code down in the description to get a discount. Once again, shout out to MAXPEEDINGRODS. And now, let's get into a spray out. Alright guys, so we've been doing a lot here with candies lately, and we've been doing a lot with Rust-Oleum color shifts. But there's one Rust-Oleum color shift combination with candy I haven't done yet that I want to try that I think would be really, really cool. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so as usual, I've got a fender based in black, and the color shift combination I have not done yet is Mermaid Color Shift by Rust-Oleum with red candy concentrate. I've done all the other combinations with all the other Rust-Oleum color shifts. Yes, this is going to be very sparkly. It's probably going to create an awesome looking Brandywine color shift. So that's what we're going for today. Like I said, fender's ready to go. We're going to shoot it with Mermaid Rust-Oleum, mix up some Candy Poor Man style in some Q-Line clear, and let's see what we can get and take it out in the sun. Alright guys, so this is a spray out for today. I took Mermaid Color Shift from Rust-Oleum and I shot Lime Candy Red over top. 3 coats, and we got this brilliant looking brandy wine. At certain angles you see the purple, much like a spray out I did the other day. The only difference is the blue I used this time was Color Shift and the sparkles were a lot bigger, so when the sun hit it you got much more of a sparkly impact. It is about 6 o'clock in the evening today. I kind of ran long because of doing the MAXPEEDINGRODS fog lights install. So, I tried to get the best footage I could, and the orange peel, well, I used a medium activator and I kind of sprayed it a little quick to try and get it out there in time. So, just a test spray out, rate the color combination 1 through 5, 1 through 10. If you want to spray with anything you saw today, you can get it in my Amazon store, as seen on YouTube. Click the link below and you can pick it up there. As far as the mix and everything, I used the D1 Drizzle paint gun. I shot it with 4-to-1 Q-line clear, 4 parts clear, 1 part medium activator, and I did 7 ounces total of clear with 1 ounce of red candy, and I shot with a 1.3 tip at 28 psi wide open trigger. So that's the whole equation for this spray out. Also, the MAXPEEDINGRODS stuff, guys. The fog lights are awesome. I can get you guys 10% off their entire website by using my code WHITLEY. Go check them out. They got coilovers, turbo kits, headlights, tail lights, a little something for everybody's ride. And I've been using them for the past 20 years since they opened up in 2006. And I've never really had any problems with their products. So definitely go check them out. Shout out to them again for sending the fog lights. And if you made it this far in the video, you like what I'm doing with these crazy spray outs, the product reviews, the paint jobs, the tutorials, a little bit of everything, then definitely, if you haven't already, subscribe to Whitley Auto Works, ring the bell beside it, you'll get notified every time a new episode drops. And like I said, please leave me a quick like and comment before you exit away to something else. Helps me out tremendously with YouTube's crazy algorithm to continue to grow and spread out and do crazy spray outs and videos for you guys, which I always enjoy doing them. So, well, I think that's going to be it for me today, guys. Like I said, go check out MAXPEEDINGRODS. Go check out my As Seen on YouTube storefront on Amazon and pick you up something cool. And WHITLEYAutoWorks.com. We always got merchandise for sale as well if you want to check that out. I'm John from Whitley Auto Works. Hope you guys have a great day. God bless, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.